Welcome to Chasing English, the place where you grow your English every single day with simple stories, clear vocabulary, and friendly practice. If you want stronger reflexes, better listening, and smooth shadowing, follow this YouTube channel and try our daily podcast. Put on your headphones, repeat after me, and let English become part of your life. Today, I'm sharing a beginner-friendly rewrite of My Best Holiday. I'll keep the original meaning and feelings, but I'll tell it in clear, easy English so you can listen, repeat, and remember. Hi, my name is Bella. I am 27 years old. For many months, I worked without a real break. I felt tired all the time, like my energy was almost gone. Maybe you know this feeling too. You are busy with work and duties, and you forget to breathe, to smile, and to enjoy small things. One morning I told myself, Bella, you deserve a break. I made coffee and sat on my small balcony. The sun was warm. While I drank, I started to dream about the countryside. When I was a child, my parents sometimes took me to a small, beautiful town with rolling hills and wildflowers. It always felt magical there. I had not visited for many years, but inside my heart a little voice said, "Go back." So I packed some cute outfits, got in my car, and started to drive. When I arrived, it felt like a dream. The air smelled like pine trees and fresh grass. I could hear birds singing. Everything felt calm and clean, like a perfect start. That afternoon, I went horse riding. The wind touched my hair. I listened to the sound of the horse's hooves on the ground. I felt free, and I could not stop smiling. It was a main character moment for me. I even gave the horse a name, Daisy, just for fun. Later, I invited some girlfriends who lived nearby to dinner. I put candles on the table and hung fairy lights. I made a charcuterie board that looked like a magazine photo. We laughed and talked and told stories. After some wine, our conversation became deeper. We remembered our childhoods, our happy times, and our sad moments too. A few tears came, but they were good tears. It felt healing to be with people who really understand you. When everyone went home, I sat on the couch with a small glass of wine and watched my favorite cozy movie, The Holiday. My blanket was warm, the candles were soft, and Jude Law's calm voice made me smile. I felt safe and happy. Day 2 felt even better. In the morning, I opened the curtains and saw a golden sunrise. The light filled the room like warm honey. I wore a simple white linen robe and listened to the birds. For breakfast, I had a croissant, fresh berries, and a latte with a small heart in the foam. I sat on the porch, wrapped in a blanket, and looked at the mist over the hills. Everything looked dreamy and peaceful. I told myself, Bella, you are living your best life right now. After breakfast, I went to explore the town. I found a small vintage shop. The door had little bells that rang when I entered, and the place smelled like old books. It felt like a treasure box from another time. I found a tiny antique bracelet. When I put it on my wrist, I felt like it had its own hidden story. That little feeling of magic stayed with me. In the afternoon, my friends came back, and we tried paddleboarding on a blue lake. It felt fancy, like a rich aunt on vacation in the Hamptons. We laughed so much, especially when my friend Chloe fell into the water with a big splash. She came up laughing, with mascara running down her face, and said, "I meant to do that." After the lake, we returned to my holiday house. We lit a fireplace. The sound and the orange light made the room extra cozy. We made cheese fondue and dipped bread while we shared secrets and dreams. We even talked about old feelings from childhood that still live inside us. Chloe told a story about her first heartbreak, and we all cried hard, but it felt clean, warm, and cathartic, like our hearts became lighter. In the evening, we put candles everywhere. I wore my coziest cashmere sweater and opened a bottle of red wine. We watched Under the Tuscan Sun. The room smelled like lavender and pine. The light from the fire made everything soft like a hug. And in that quiet moment, I realized I had grown. In the past, I worried about everything and always asked, "What's next?" But there, with my best friends, I felt calm and grateful. It was a simple truth. This day was enough. Now the final day. I woke up in the softest bed with sunlight on the sheets. Outside, a small stream made a gentle sound, like the earth was saying, "Good morning, Bella." I put on a cute workout set, light beige, smooth like silk, and decided to go for a hike. Hiking is not usually my thing, but this beautiful place gave me courage to leave my comfort zone. The trail went through tall trees and fresh air. I carried water and played my favorite songs. When I reached the top, the view was huge. Rolling hills, bright lakes, and a big open sky. I took a deep breath and felt it in my chest. I thought, yes, this is what life is for. After the hike, I was hungry, so I went into town for lunch. I found a tiny cafe on a cobblestone street. It felt a little European, with flowers on the tables. I ordered a lavender latte and avocado toast. Then something special happened. An older woman sat at the next table. She looked elegant, like someone who has lived many lives. We started to talk. She told me about travel, love, loss, and finding herself again. She said, "Darling, life is not about having all the answers. Life is about collecting moments. Moments that make you laugh, cry, and feel alive. Don't chase perfection. Find the beauty in the mess." Her words touched my heart. I almost cried over my toast because the lesson felt so true and so kind. That evening, I decided to give myself a small farewell party. Why not? Life is short, and we should celebrate ourselves. I decorated the backyard with fairy lights and candles. Everything looked soft and shining. I wore a flowing white dress and felt light and beautiful. My friends came, and we cooked a lovely dinner together. Fresh pasta, roasted vegetables, and a lemon tart that looked almost too pretty to eat. After dinner, we sat around the fire pit with blankets. We talked honestly about our dreams and fears, the things we usually keep quiet. Chloe looked at me and said, "Bella, you're the glue for our group. Your energy helps us be better and dream bigger." I cried again. Good tears, grateful tears. Then we turned on music and danced under the stars. We laughed until our cheeks hurt. It felt like the universe gave us a warm hug and said, "You are alive. Enjoy it." The next morning, I packed my bag. I felt two things at the same time. I did not want to leave, but I also felt ready. Before I drove away, I sat on the porch with one last coffee. I put my phone away. I looked at the hills and listened to the quiet. I thought about everything: horse riding, deep talks, new people, and finding parts of myself I had lost. I made a promise. I will keep chasing moments like these. I will not wait for a perfect time or a perfect place. I will create good moments wherever I am. So that is my holiday, but really it is more than a trip. It is a reminder. Slow down, notice small things, and celebrate who you are. If you are waiting for a sign to take a break, to travel, to call a friend, or to sit quietly and breathe, this is your sign. Do it. Life is short, and you deserve to live it fully. Remember, it is not about where you go. It is about how you feel when you are there. Go and make your own magic. And if you want, share your story with me. I'm cheering for you. If this simple rewrite helped you, follow Chasing English and practice with our daily podcast. Listen, shadow the sentences, and build strong reflexes day by day. I'll see you in the next story. Keep learning, keep smiling, keep going. Stay fabulous.